Hello everyone, I Dr. Shilpa Shrotriya welcome you all again in the third session of sunscreen and suntan preparation. In earlier session, we have covered certain basic requirements which is required for the development of any sunscreen product. So in this lecture, we will be mainly focusing on the formulation of sunscreen product, their evaluation for UVB protection, UVA protection. I'll just be discussing a little bit about the herbs which are used for or they are used as a sunscreen product and certain advances in the sunscreen. So let's begin with this session. So these sunscreen products are available in the market in various forms. Okay, we can formulate them into emulsion forms. It may be O by W or W by O emulsion. So you can formulate creams, lotions, etc. Some of them are available as it is, that is oils as it is, we can use as a sunscreen. Then some of them are converted into the ointments. Some, as I said, lotions and the milks are available. Creams can be there. You can use in the gels form, sprays forms. Nowadays, roll-ons and sticks are also available as a sunscreen product. So the product can be simple oil type, cream type, lotion type. It may be aqueous solution type, it may be a gel type. Solution type, aqueous or oily may be there in the market. It is simply prepared by mixing and dissolving the sunscreen agent and the other ingredients into suitable vehicle. It may be oily vehicle or it may be aqueous vehicle, that is water or the oil suitably. You can add a perfume in a particular product at the last of the manufacturing step or at the end of the manufacturing step. Then you can simply prepare creams, that is the emulsion type of systems. Okay, simply by using the procedures which is preferred for the formulation of emulsions. You can have a lotion also. That lotion can be a solution or it may be a emulsion type of system. So according to their preparation type, you can decide a suitable technique for the development of sunscreen product. Emulsion is the major class which is available in the market as a sunscreen product, because majority of the sunscreens, they are either available in a lotion form or in a cream form. So it is the most popular form as it deposits a uniform non-transparent film on the surface of the skin. They have the ability to penetrate inside the skin deeper, horny layer, thus increasing their efficacy as well as the durability. In this particular type of preparation, the oil phase mainly consists of oil-soluble sunscreen agent, oil-soluble antioxidants you can incorporate in addition to the sunscreen agent. You can add a water-resistant agent, so it will protect your formulation from perspiration or the sweat. So you can add a silicones or some other polymers, water-resistant polymer. Emollients are added in the formulation. It will give a smooth feel to your skin. So esters or the oils such as mineral oils or the vegetable oils or some other esters which acting as an emollient, they can be added in the formulation. And to stabilize this particular phase, a primary and secondary oil soluble emulsifiers are added in the formulation. Then the water phase generally consists of, if your sunscreen is water soluble, then it is added in a water soluble in a water phase. Along with that, humectants like glycerol and sorbitol, they are added in the formulation, so they can prevent the particular product from drying out. Primary secondary agent, emulsifying agents which are water soluble, they are required to stabilize the water phase, and some of the neutralizing agents, so it will mimic the pH of the product to the pH of the skin. So neutralizing agents are essential. So you can see here, I have shown some formulations, that is, it is an emulsion. It is WO by type of emulsion, while here on the other side O by W type of emulsion. So W by O, it is a waterproof sunscreen lotion. It consists of oil phase, water phase, and the method for preparation of this emulsion is same as the emulsion. So you heat the oil phase, melt the oil phase at a temperature of 70 to 80 degrees Celsius, heat the water phase at a temperature of again the same 70 to 80 degrees Celsius. Once both the phases reach to the same temperature, then mix both the phases together by a simple homogenization technique. And finally, when the temperature drops down to 30 to 35 degrees Celsius, then you can add a preservatives or the fragrance in the formulation. The pH of that particular emulsion is adjusted with the triethanolamine, so it is acting as a pH modifier, or you can say the neutralizing agent here. On the other side, same is for the O by W cream containing inorganic material. So in this phase, it consists of the titanium dioxide. Spermiceti wax is used as an emollient. Then they have used some water resistant material like the dimethicones and all these things. So oil phase is prepared, water phase is prepared. They are mixed together, and further it is leads to a formation of O by W type of cream. Few more are here, that is the creams and the lotion types. So you can see here the aqueous suntan lotion is there. Here they have used the glyceryl paramino benzoate as a sunscreen agent, and it is incorporated into the glycerin and alcohol and stabilized with the help of some preservatives like methyl cellulose is added here actually, just improve the thickness of the product. Then suntan creams are there, which is incorporated into the vanishing base. Okay, so here they have used the methyl anthranilate, and which is incorporated into the vanishing cream base. Then this is the cold cream base, where this 2-ethyl hexyl salicylate as a sunscreen agent, they are incorporated, and they try to form a cold cream, suntan cream, by utilizing cold cream. Some of the alcoholic suntan lotions are there. So here they have used glyceryl paraminobenzoic benzoate, and which is incorporated into alcohol and glycerol further. This is the sunscreen ointment. You can see you simply incorporate your sunscreen agent into the ointment base. So there they have used sericin and the groundnut oil as a base, and in that they have incorporated homomethyl salicylate. Suntan oil as it is you can use. So simply disperse your sunscreen agent into the oil. So here they have used 2-ethyl hexyl salicylate and disperse into the mineral oil and the groundnut oil. Some of them are the light scattering sunscreen. So simply if you are using a zinc oxide or titanium dioxide, in this case they have used the calamine, and which is incorporated into the some lotion based system. Gel you can prepare simply by using a carbapol as a base. Okay, and in that you can add some sunscreen agent, that is here they have used glyceryl paramino benzoate. So it can be any type. So these particular sunscreen products can be available in the form of oils, aqueous preparations, aqueous solutions, aqueous lotions. It may be emulsion, creams, lotions, etc. Okay. Once these products are formulated, then these are tested for the number of evaluation parameters. So few of them we are going to discuss here. The first one is about the spectrophotometric evaluation. This is basically to evaluate the UV radiation absorption ability of any sunscreen compound. So by using UV spectrophotometer and taking a specific concentration of the substance from the preparation, the molar extinction coefficient, or generally we call it is as a absorbency, is generally measured, and further it is compared with the any standard substance, maybe PABA or some other agent, it is compared and it is further checked for its efficacy. Then second is arrhythmial damage. You can measure simply. It is again the another important test or the evaluation method to estimate the arrhythmial effective radiation. So it measures the dose of the radiation which is required to cause a redness or the arrhythmia mainly, uh, by applying the sunscreen and without applying the sunscreen. So the arrhythmial energy is the product of the solar energy transmitted through the film of suntan preparation, and the effectiveness factor at that wavelength is generally checked. Sunscreen index, again it is calculated. This is the evaluation of the relative screening activity of any sunscreen compound. So this is the measurement of extinction coefficient, generally at 308 nanometer, and further it is compared with the some other standard. Here they have used the 308 nanometer mainly. Why? Because it is the peak wavelength for effective sunburn. So therefore it is tested, it is checked at 308 nanometer only. You can perform some in vivo skin testing generally skin irritancy test. So in that test, particularly the rabbits are preferred, and the product is applied to the back side of the rabbit. Then this particular rabbit is exposed to the UV radiation, UVB specifically, with protected skin and unprotected skin. And the time required to cause a redness is generally observed with that, or the irritation is generally checked here. So the rabbit is very commonly preferred. Then sun protection factor we have already seen in the earlier session, so I will not discuss much here, but generally this SPF is calculated to protect your skin from UVB. So the radiation is exposed to the protected and unprotected skin, and the ratio of this is further calculated. Then few tests are there which is mainly preferred to check the efficacy of your product against UVA. So that PPD, PA, SPF equivalence, boost star rating, immune protection, minimal melanogenic dose, they are the some tests. So few tests we will discuss here. So persistent pigment darkening. It is the method of measuring UVA protection similar to the SPF method, but in SPF we check the redness. While in this method we generally evaluate the, instead of redness, we generally evaluate the tanning. So this test is developed in Japan. The L'Oreal generally preferred this method for the evaluation of the product. So instead of measuring redness and the erythema of the skin, the PPD method mainly uses the UVA radiation to cause a tanning or the darkening of the skin. So this is again a in vivo test like SPF only, and it is considered as a gold standard with which to compare many other methods mainly. So to protect your skin from the UVA radiation, whether your product is effective or not, it is tested by the PPD. Another method which is used in some Asian countries, that is called as the PA method. So this is again the protection grade of UVA system to measure the UVA protection against the various sunscreen products. So PA system again, it is based on the PPD reaction, and it is now widely adopted on the labels of sunscreen also in many countries. So PA grading system was established initially in Japan, and that is meant to uniform user of the label protection from UVA radiation. So this test mainly uses UVA radiation to cause the persistent darkening or the tanning of the skin. Okay, like your PPD only. And every test subject is analyzed on how long it takes for their skin to tan after exposure to UVA radiation. So PPD doesn't indicate the exact amount of UVA protection, and product provides, instead this test is converted into a country or the region scoring system. So nowadays the PA score is preferred. So you can see here, if the product's PPD is in the range of 2 to 4, then PA is PA plus 1. If it is 4 to 8, PA plus 2. If it is 8 to 16, PA plus 3. If it is 16 or more, then 4 plus is mentioned on that particular PA. So both are equivalent tests are measured. So however, the latter rating rare as this level of product protection is found in a few products. Then one more method is there, that is called as the SPF equivalence boost star rating. It is mainly preferred in UK and the Ireland. This is boost star rating system. It mainly describes the ratio of UVA to UVB protection offered by the sunscreen. If the product is showing 1 star, then they provide the lowest ratio of UVA protection. If the product is showing 5 star, then it is providing highest protection. So the method still uses a spectrophotometer to measure absorption of UVA versus UVB. These are the few marketed products. There are many actually. I have shown a one, that is the Spare by Wokhard. It mainly consists of oxybenzone and the zinc oxide as a sunscreen agent. These are listed here. So their protection against and their concentration I have listed. We already discussed this. There are many herbal extracts which can be used in the market. So mainly green tea extracts is preferred, and these are the advances. That is, nowadays the nano sunscreens are there, sun sports products are there, roll-ons are there. So these are the advances in the sunscreen agent. So in that way, we have covered in the 3 sessions about the sunscreen formulation. Okay, thank you.